If I say Yellowstone, you will probably think of the national park, with its geysers, boiling mud pots, and stunning hot springs. But Yellowstone is not just a park, it is also the name of the volcano under it. Now, when we usually think of as volcanoes are cone-shaped mountains like Mt Fuji, but Yellowstone is a volcano so powerful that when it erupts, it destroys everything on top of it, just leaving a big chunk of earth missing, its caldera. Yellowstone's caldera is huge. It is 65 kilometers across, covering most of the park's area. Yellowstone is what's called a supervolcano, and by that I don't mean some kind of lava-powered superhero, though that would be awesome, but a volcano that is capable of producing several thousand times the amount of ejecta, particles that come out in an eruption, than your average one. Yellowstone sits in a hotspot called a superplume, a large reservoir of molten rock stretching from the Earth's mantle all the way to the top of the crust. It is this superplume that powers the volcanic features of the park. The magma pool it forms in the Yellowstone is at its widest 75 kilometers and at its tallest 13 kilometers. Just to give you a sense of how deep that is, modern planes usually fly at a height of 10 kilometers. What would happen if Yellowstone erupted? We would probably all die. The explosion would kill most people in the vicinity, and by the vicinity I mean most of the United States. Large amounts of ash will be created, and will bury most of North America and some of the rest of the world under several meters of it, killing crops and generally inconveniencing, well, life. The ash in the atmosphere would form large clouds that not only will make air travel quite difficult, like when that erupted, but will cool the planet into what is called a volcanic winter. Last time a supervolcano erupted, 74,000 years ago in Toba, Sumatra, there were about 6 years of volcanic winter, and it is estimated that the human population during this period was reduced to a couple of thousand. The kicker? Since first erupting 16.5 million years ago, Yellowstone has erupted on average every 600,000 years. The last eruption was 630,000 years ago. But before you delete your browser history and go hide in a cave, let me reassure you. First of all, there won't be anyone around to care about your porn collection, and secondly, we just don't know when it will erupt again, or if it will at all. It could happen tomorrow, or in 10,000 years, or never. Geologists just don't have the tools to predict such occurrences, just like how they cannot predict earthquakes. And if it does happen, it really won't matter where you are. And if you do survive, at least you will still have your collection.